On behalf of Maya's Research and Learning Private Limited, as course coordinator, very happy to invite you all to this online course on creation of blogs and content management. Myself, Dr. S. Aravind, librarian and head, Central Library and Department of Library Information Science, GTN Arts College, Dindigul. As I told earlier in notification, there will be internal assessment on every day. You have to attend the particular time only. The question will be based on presentation like video and PowerPoint. The assessment link remaining open by 4 to 5 p.m. only. No subsequent exam if you fail to appear in the time. Daily assessment is mandatory. On 5th May 2020, there will be an external assessment link remains open by 3 to 5 p.m. only. Please do watch and observe this session. Today for the second session, I would like to welcome our resource person, Dr. P. Muttumari, working as a librarian, Alagappa University Constable Model College of Arts and Science, Paramagudi. His topic is Impact of Content Management System. Welcome you, sir.
Good evening to all. This is Dr. P. Muttumari, librarian, Alagappa University Model Constant College of Arts and Science, Paramagudi. First of all, I convey my thanks to the director of this program, Dr. A. Maya Kannan sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Sri Sankara College of Arts and Science, Yanapur, and the course coordinator, Dr. Aravind, librarian, GTN College of Arts and Science, Dindigul. My topic is Impact of Content Management System. Background of CMS. The history of content management system was started from the year 1975 with the electronic publishing concept. Early CMS were developed to allow small groups of knowledge people to take control of an organization content. Content management system was programmed in C++ early days and run on commercial database like Oracle. Those days, only big budget websites could be offered using CMS. That means, in earlier days, those who wish to create or develop the content management system, they should have their knowledge on programming. They should possess programming knowledge. Then only they have to create or develop the content management system in an institution or any other organization. Later, with the creation of dynamic HTML engine, PHP, CMS became stable, cheaper and easy to use of all the users. Definition of content. If we consider the meaning of the word content is vary from one another. That means if we think about the content of the book is shows us what are the textual matter available in the book itself. The same thing if we consider the meaning of the content in the medicine, what are the ingredients available in the medicine. In that way, the definition of the content for the content management system given by Merriam-Webster's online dictionary shows as the topics or matter treated in a written work. The principal substances such as written matter, illustration or music offered by a website. Internet users have evolved an ethos of free content in the internet by Ben Gerson. Of course, there are a lot of meaning and definitions available in the same word content in the Merriam-Webster's online dictionary. here this piece of definition is apt for our topic, so only I have taken this information from the Merriam Webster's online dictionary for your knowledge. What is content management system? Wikipedia explains. Information communication technology offering a lot of smartness, plenty of smartness to the everyday activity of a mankind. In that way, the same ICT offering the managing the contents effectively. A lot of platforms offering by ICT to the mankind society. The content management system is a software application that can be used to manage the creation and the modification and of digital content. It also we can able to archive the content. So WCM is the collaborative authoring for websites and may include text and embed graphics, photos, videos, audio, maps and program code that display content and interact with the user. Components of CMS. There are two major components available in the CMS. That means the content management system. One is content management application. It is in the content management application, the content manager may be able to manage the creation, modification and removal of content from the website. It may happen the content manager even does not know about the knowledge of HTML or may not be expert as a webmaster. That means the content manager need not to have a knowledge on programming side, whatever like that. Then second component is a content delivery application. Website is updated to use and CDA elements compiles the information to update the website. The content delivery application means the updation of websites. The role of content manager is entirely different from the content delivery application. So here the content delivery application need some basic knowledge or programming knowledge. That means to deliver the content in optimizing way to the end user. A good CMS will provide the features such as features. That means what are the features available in the good CMS? Why see weak? That means what you see is what you get. Editing with a drag and a drop. Automated import of MS Word and Excel content. This means all of visiting lot of websites in the institution or organization or company, whatever it may be. For example, if a website and academic institution having during the admission time, they keep their brochure and admission procedure in the website itself. So if those who are wish to download that content, they can easily download and make use of it. So then the third one is black forum and RSS feeds. Blacks, forums and RSS feeds means you can black hat in the website itself. Forums and discussions. You are able to give feedback about the programs. Suppose if the institution offering conducting any program, we can give feedback and other discussions will be doing by this content management system. Forms and KPI, key performance indicator reporting, rich media integration, accessibility compliance checking, integration ready for email and social media, and workflow and approval process. These are all the basic and the main features available in the content management system. The below mentioned items to be considered as contents. So what are the things, what are the items should be considered as a content, what are the items can be used to develop a content management system. So based on this lot of searching websites, I have included something like that. A content management system may serve as a central repository of for content, which could be a textual data, documents, movies, pictures, phone numbers, and or scientific data. Content may be in text, multimedia files, embedded graphics, documents, other music, etc. It enables a developer or coder to create, effortlessly edit, review, and publishes the electronic contents on websites. So content manager can collect the contents and edit and develop and whatever it may be, what they wish. They have to do all the things, and then publish the content in their own website itself. So routines required to develop the content management system. Routines required, that means what are the works required, what are the works required, what are the jobs required, what are the jobs behind it to develop the content management system is: 1. The content contributors. Create the content and store it in a database. Content design manager designs the layout of the content and design of the content. Now, the content editors are responsible for planning, creating, and editing, publishing the information on websites. Content approvers and the managers of the content to approve the content to publish. The functionality of the hosted application is an open web application that has all of its resources shared on a web server. Here, this last point indirectly indicate the CDMA. That means content CDA, content delivery application. This last point indirectly indicates the content delivery application. Right. Features of content management system. Graphic templates. Nowadays, all the content management systems having a wonderful graphic templates. If you can, you just edit and add and tag your words, tag your letters, tag your names, whatever it may be. You can you can include it. So graphic templates, easily editable content, user authentication, workflow management, menu management, and extended functionality, plugins and themes are availability, extendability and integration, consume customization and upgrades. Customization, if you wish to change anywhere and anytime at anywhere else, you can change or modify or edit the content as you wish. Allows multiple administrators to manage the online content. High performance and scalability, installation time and complexity, years of use, advanced security management. These are the additional features have a content management systems. List of content management system. I used to show some content management system for your reference purpose. WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, Clone, Magneto, Typo3, TextPattern, .NET Nuke, Wix. So plenty of content management systems available in the open source platform itself. So you can use it and you according to your ability. And publish your content. Benefits of the content, benefits of the CMS: user friendliness, quick distribution. Quick distribution means if you are running an organization, if you wish to convey, you have a number of customers in your organization or number of clients in your institution, so you wish to reach your thought or your opinion or your information about your organization or institution, you can add your content and immediately millions of number of people can able to watch this content what you are added in your content management system. Maintenance and update are easy. Cost efficiency, especially without the box solution, open source or free. Already told you that plenty of open source content management system are available. So just you can open the Google and type open source content management system. It will be listed below. You can download and you have to compare which one is suitable to you and you can use it. Extendable functionality through a large number of plugins and extensions. SEO friendly features, systematic writing procedure, better site navigation, increased security of your site and its content, removal of duplicate content. These are all the above features and above impact of content management. Thanking you for your patient listening. Thank you.